See, I wonder, we've got a couple of people, the guests even, that it looks like they've abandoned a business. They've gone, I just can't take it any further. That's it.
Mm.
Whatever, had an impediment. And they've just left it. And to the point that almost you can sense the loss in them, the grief. Would you say that's that scenario that you're talking about, which is where they've just gone, can't tough your way through this one, and beliefs would be the way to go?
Yeah, if there wasn't an obvious pivot or a lifeline or some change in market circumstances that happened at the right time, it's often in the graveyard of businesses that they weren't able to transform. And this is not me in denial at all about sometimes market circumstances just change. That we don't do business that we did even 5 years ago. I've been through 4 different versions of my industry just in 21 years. We all used to be in person, face to face. We used to order things over the internet from America and it would arrive in the mail as CDs and things like that, which do not operate like that at all. So I'm not a Luddite in terms of going, everything should always be able to work and the answer is always mindset. No, there are circumstances, there's reality. We live in a complex world with complex needs with one another. And my focus for people is always, do you feel like you have choices here? When someone's in that grief and that loss, or in the world of there's no other way I know to do this, I'm like, well, that's not someone experiencing having choices.
If a businesswoman who is scaling a business and she's at that plateau, and maybe she has not come across mindset work before, like she's starting to get in the world of it, but kind of has always thought, oh, it's a bit woo-woo. She's very financial driven, business driven, blueprint driven. What would you put in front of her? Like, what would you communicate to her to kind of ignite her curiosity around the mindset process?
It's such an epic question. The first thing I would be doing with her permission, because if she's so 3D physical environment, action, reaction focused, the first thing is reflecting on what have you already done that's made you so effective? Because in that reflection, she boils it down to is something that's making her different to other people who haven't been able to produce the results that she's produced. And that's not where she was born and how big her boobs are. And if she's got a certain amount of money in her bank account, she'll realize it's a combination of how she's approached the world and her ability to interact with people around her and the desire for people to help her. And sometimes some of those things are wonderful and fortuitous and supportive, and sometimes they're not.
Okay.
So that reflection is what I would first start with, which is taking everything that she's got, which is her special source. That's what makes her so effective. When people come to acknowledging themselves and the source of their own results, that's one of my happiest moments as someone who facilitates leaders, because we're already all doing so many things right, but spending a lot of time pulling ourselves apart for the things we're not doing right. So it'll be first. And that would do 2 things. That would give her that reflection and realize, oh, actually, this is a unique psychology thing to me and it's not everybody else. The other is it would hopefully show to her with that patience of listening and facilitation just how much I deeply respect her